Hello, it is going to be Undersea Friday. I'm sorry I couldn't be here yesterday. I was doing business with lawyers and had to get a bunch of stuff scanned in. And I tell you the truth, ladies, I think it would be better if we never had to deal with exes ever. But I'm very happy to see you. Hello, Annette from Kissimmee. And I am working on my undersea quilt today. So do you have any questions, Annette? Because we're very happy you are here. Any questions? And hopefully you can hear me. Ooh, I've got some cool fish on this thing. Look at these fish. They'll be awesome. Hello, Diane 57 Han. It is so good to see you. So, I've been trying to get this work done on here and got a phone call, well, actually an email from my son who said, do you have time at 7 o'clock? Because we're going to do a gender reveal. So I just found out that I'm going to have another grandson. So I'm tickled. I was kind of hoping for a little girl, just something different. But you know what? I'll happily take whatever I can get. So as long as that baby is happy and healthy, I'm happy. So hello, thank you, Diana Wright. Hello, Miss Cheryl. This is great. Yes, I've got some cool fish here. And wait till you see what I've been doing. Anyway, let me finish cutting this out and we'll get busy. So, I am hoping, don't let me forget, that I have pictures of some of your undersea projects. And I'm hoping Adele's going to be here because she even sent me a drawing that she's going to be doing. So, let's see. All right. Oh, this is cool. I just found this in the bottom of a bucket, but look at that seahorse. Ooh, I like him. So, got a little surprise to show you. So I'll put these over here for right now. But I've been working today building up my reef. So see how I've got a lot more reef now going on. But there's something else I wanted to show you. Do you see over here? Do you see anything? Oh, what happened, Diana? Let me see. What happened? Diane 57? Oh, thank you, sweetie. You just got out of the shower. Oh, goodness, dry off. I don't want you getting cold. Okay. But oh, Susan, you are good. Yep, Diana, right. This is, oops, let me glue this back down a second. I wanted it to be something that didn't stand out. So you're looking at this quilt, and then all of a sudden, you realize something else is looking back at you. So here is my whale. And see, he's just kind of hunkered down there. And there he is. So anyway, very subtle. That's just what I wanted it to be. Because at first you'll be drawn to all the bright, pretty stuff. And then all of a sudden, I'm hoping it'll kind of spook you out a little bit. So, but I worked hard on that today. So let me tell you, you all have been adding some cute things to y'all. So I'm just trying to keep up, girlfriends. But I'm so glad you knew it was a whale's eye. I'm so glad. Because I was thinking, how can I put it in there so it's very subtle? So anyway, so what are y'all doing? I spy a whale's eye. I love it. I know today is not Thursday. Oh, and I want to tell you too, don't worry, I'm going to be fine about everything. I can't really talk about it on here because just in case any ex were listening, I don't want him to know anything. But I'd rather not be doing all that stuff. I don't like it and I'm tired of it. So anyway, but don't worry about me because everything will be fine. Wow, you're still going to work every day. Way to go. Yeah, no, but I had some business to take care of. I was doing a lot of copying papers last night to be able to send to the lawyer. So, and boy, I tell you what, we should have all been lawyers. They make a fortune. Let me tell you. But I'm going to be fine. Don't even worry. I'll tell you more on night. So just in case I'm being very mum is the word. But anyway, yeah, so what they did is they had, I guess she went to the doctor today or something and had the ultrasound and found out. And they had little Russell open the bag and the shirt on the teddy bear, the little teddy bear, was the key to whether it was a boy or girl. So it was a cute little blue shirt on the teddy bear. So that is so neat. I first was like, oh man, I'm sad. I was going to do some smock dresses and everything. But then I thought, that's a lot of work. And you know what? Have you ever noticed kids wear these outfits, with special outfits you make? They're lucky if they wear them 3 times. Then they've outgrown them. So I think I'll get a kick out of having another little boy. Russell is just so much fun and such a sweetheart. So I think we'll be okay. Yes, he's a big brother as of November. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Look at this fish. Is that cool? I think that will get your attention on this quilt. So now I have a feeling this is going to be it for them. We'll see. But I dreamt that Nikki said she was going to have 4. And I thought, wow. And I really wanted 4. But then once I had the 3rd one, it about did me in. I said, that's it. Yeah, I am done. I'm done. But anyway. But actually, before I had Christopher, the year before, I lost a little girl. She was preterm stillbirth, and Margaret Ann was her name. And, but you know, things like that happen, and you keep going on. And I was just brave that I tried again. And then I got Christopher, and then I think, wow, he was meant to be. He was meant to be. Oh, that'll be cool, Diane 57. That will be so cool. So anyway, I'm cutting out this fish and still we're hanging in here. I was going to take Mark on a date tonight. We're in a full lockdown, but we can go out for essentials. And what I want to do is I want to take him out and stop and get a little burger or something and then take it to an empty park kind of space or near the river, an empty space, and just sit and eat the burger and drink the milkshake. So I'm going to try. Look down at the bottom. It says view reply. Oh, you're giving people instructions, huh? So anyway, oh, thank you, sweetie. I was lucky in a way. I was 23 weeks along. It could have been a lot worse if, whew, it could have been a lot worse. But it was a sad thing, but I had problems the whole time. But anyway, okay, look at this. Isn't this cute? Now, what I was looking for, hold on, let me find it. What I was looking for, aha, here it is. Ta-da! What I was looking for is my batting, because this is what I'm going to do. This is a beautiful fish, isn't it? Oh, and does anybody here get their envelopes today? I think so far Sonia, no, not Sonia. Who was it? Pat got hers. And somebody else got theirs. Now I'm trying to remember. Yes. So, but I'm hoping that some of the rest of you will get yours too. So, what I'm doing is I'm cutting out some batting. I like to cut my batting just a wee bit smaller than the fish, just a little bit, because then that way when you sew it, the fish, you have room to kind of tuck the edges down, and it just helps for it to look more puffy. I gotcha. None today? Okay, well, hopefully it'll be there soon, sweetie. Boy, it is slower with everything because they were actually in the post office. Well, they were in the post office Saturday, but they didn't get out in the mail till Monday. So it is slower. But you know what? It's not like we're going anywhere. So it'll be there. But anyway, what I'm going to do with this, okay, I'm cutting out the batting to where it's just a little bit smaller. How's your grandson then, Susan? Is everything okay? And Susan, I went ahead and sent it to your work just because I wasn't sure. But it looks like so far postage hasn't been a problem. So let's hope. Now, I'm hoping to see Marcia at some point. I haven't mailed hers yet, but I wanted to see her and make sure she still wanted it. So, okay. So now that I've cut the insulation, now that I've cut the batting out, I want to take and glue the batting onto the back of this fish, and that will work really well. And then that way, when I put it down to stitch around it, it won't shift a lot. So just making sure it's in the right place before that batting dries. And now when I stitch it down, it'll have extra puffiness. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see and you know what? The fish will be insulated. I don't know why I kept saying I'm a little distracted right now. And we had a live reveal for the grandbaby, but unfortunately, somebody on there kept talking and I couldn't see and hear well. And so it frustrated me. But I'm trying to relax now. And, good point. Okay, he's doing okay, though. All right. Me? Oh, and on Sunday, I got a package in from Jenny Beyer. So I will show you that Sunday. I haven't even opened the inner wrapper. I wanted to open the package because there's something I have for Sonia. I've already got it in the envelope to mail her. But I did not open the fabric itself because I want to do that with y'all. But anyway, Sonia's envelope will be coming to her. So, so anyway, last night I remade my brownies. I don't know if I told y'all. Everybody's been baking. Evidently, they're running out of flour and everything. Oh, that's fine, sweetie. And so I made this recipe. I went online real quick. I was in a hurry, couldn't find my recipes yet for brownies. And I looked online and said, Hershey's Best Brownies, because it's my favorite recipe. Well, they had some dumb, it said Hershey's Best Recipe. It was some dumb recipe again that has, instead of baking powder, they put baking soda and make you put boiling water in it. And you know, I made a chocolate cake for Mark for Valentine's Day. And I'm sorry, we didn't like the texture of it. It's something to do with that boiling water and baking soda. Well, the brownies didn't rise right. So there's a whole 3/4 of a cup of cocoa, couple eggs, 2 cups sugar, all no good. Can't even feed it to the chickens in case the chocolate might hurt them. So last night, I looked up vintage recipe, got my brownie recipe, made it, and it's delicious. Oh my goodness. I wanted to jump into the pan with them. So, oh, you're the best, Susan. So anyway, but I'll put that recipe on our site because it's so good and easy. 1 bowl, dump it all in, mix it up, throw it into a pan that you've sprayed with Pam, bake it for 34 minutes, you're done. And you know what we did? I know, boiling water and brownies. What? It was awful. And it was cooking. It smelled like burnt cocoa. Ugh. So anyway, but last night, Mark peeled a bunch of Kissies. And so as soon as I pulled those brownies out of the oven, I smushed the Kissies in down a row. Oh, we had plenty. Oh, ooh, yes, honey, I love cream cheese. In fact, to the brownies, a little trick I've learned is to add a few crystals of instant coffee to the recipe because that instant coffee really livens up the chocolate flavor. So I did that for the brownies. Like, oh, baby, that was very, very good. So between the little bit of coffee, the 3/4 of a cup of Hershey's cocoa, and the Hershey's Kissies on top, it was good. Have y'all made anything new that? Yeah, you've heard. I'm tickled you've heard of that. Yeah, when I make my chocolate buttercream frosting, I'll put a little touch of the instant coffee in that too. So. Oh, I've never heard of cream cheese peanut butter cookies, but that does sound good. Ah, okay. That's a great idea. Yeah, burnt cocoa is so bitter. And, but then last night, we went to have salad tonight. And have any of you noticed if you have gotten any groceries from the store that the produce is kind of seen better days. And so Mark wanted to make a salad tonight. And we love getting the broccoli cauliflower shreds to put in the salad. Well, it was a little funky-fied. So, oh well. Oh, that sounds good, Susan. Oh, good job, Rick. Yeah, the produce has been a little funky. But anyway, about a week ago, Mark had bought me a pineapple because it was on sale and $1.50 cantaloupe. So last night before I went to bed, I cut up the pineapple, cut up the cantaloupe, and then I had an overripe banana. So I sliced that, put that in there, put it in a bag, sealed it good. And I'm looking forward. I'll eat off that for days. But I told Mark, we might not get a lot of fresh produce for a while. We just have to see what we can do. Our local grocery store, we have a Harris Teeter that Mark loves to shop at mostly, but it's expensive, but I'm real careful to shop the sales. And they just offered Monday through Thursday from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. is senior citizens only. And they'll shop your order for free and only charge you a $5 delivery. And I told Mark that might be the way to go. No tyrant buns. Aw. Oh, but that sounds good, hon. That sounds really good. Oh, turnout. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought maybe, it was something new I hadn't tried. You made homemade chicken broth yesterday. Isn't that the best? We had last night some leftover that I had frozen called caldo verde, and it's a Portuguese soup. That means green soup. And it's really pretty simple. We get a kielbasa because I forget the name of the sausage that they would use, but we use kielbasa and slice some onions into long strips and cook that in a pan with like a few tablespoons full of olive oil. And then you add chicken broth. And then you add some small white beans that you've either soaked or out of a can. You shred up one potato, skins and all. And then you take a big bunch of kale and cut it, bunch it up like a chiffonade, bunch it all up, and then do thin slices along it and put that in. That chorizo, yes, thank you, Susan. And that is so good. And last night I had put a quart and a pint in the freezer from the last time I made it. Oh my gosh, that soup is so good. So, it just makes you feel good. I don't know, the flavors are so good. Yeah, you have to. We had to end up buying canned fruit even because I said, hon, and he brought me the little applesauce cups because I said, I don't know what we'll get fresh. So at least we've got this. But anyway, and every morning I watch I call him President Cuomo because I wish he was my president. And I just love that man. So anyway, all right. Well, do you want me to show you? Y'all talk cannelloni beans soup is just a little minor miracle. So, but I need to get ready. Y'all keep talking. And, you canned applesauce. Now, you can have the canned beets, darling. But anyway, I just got to show you this. I just got to show you my whale over here again. I'm just so tickled with him. I am really, really tickled with him. So I got to figure out how to make his head a little more realistic. But I'll get there. I tell you about these things is you put down your ideas. You think you know how you're going to do it. And then sometimes you might have to go back and touch them up a little bit. You may have to go back and change it a little bit. But you'll get there. You will get there. So, but at least I have him mapped out. And that's the important part. So, okay. Now, I'm building, oops. You love Moby? I love how you name all my stuff. Oh, wow. My mother I have a mommy dearest thing where my mother used to make me sit there for hours and hours trying to force me to eat beets, pickled beets. I could not stand it. I don't like anything pickled. And so I've always said pickled beets will never darken my doorway. So, but anyway, let me try to put this back. Sometimes this glue, if you move it around too much, it will let loose. So I may try to get a few little pieces, cut up some small pieces of fusible and put them under there. Let me bring over my lamp here so you can see it a little better. But I went ahead and used some ink tints on my anemone. I'll show you that in just a second. But here is my anemone, and I just used the ink tints and kind of drew in the little things. And what I will do, this will really come alive when I use my thread painting. So I'm not too worried about that now. But so anyway, what I've decided is I'm going to concentrate the color right around this wreath. I'm going to concentrate most of my color. And then as I go further up, especially like into the background, that's when things that become a little more subtle. Let me see. What did I do with it? I had one of those blue sea turtles I sent some of you, but I'll start using some of the blue fish further back. Like I've got schools of these fish. You found Nemo. Yay. He's right there. I've got a couple of them over here too. But I've decided to keep my color here. And the benefit of that also will be that then your eye won't first go to my whale over here. He will kind of just be over there, and he'll be real subtle. And then all of a sudden you'll notice him. So, but this, I've just noticed with wreaths, I've been looking at wreaths. Wreath is, I don't know how you pluralize wreath, pardon me. But anyway, so here I'll try to have a lot of my smaller fish, then maybe put some of my big fish up here. And I have this sea turtle that I dearly love. See this sea turtle? And I'm going to try to put him where he really catches your eye. Reefs. Okay. So what I'm doing is trying to build out this, and then I'm going to make some sea fans to put all in here. But I found, well, you have to be careful when you're looking for pictures for the reefs, because some of the pictures they show are the reefs when they've done bleaching out because the water temperature is too high. And so you got to make sure, you got to be kind of careful because you got to be kind of careful because that's not what a reef is supposed to look like. So just make sure when you get your picture, if it's too brown, if it's too pale, my colors are kind of going towards the bleached out, damaged roof. Sheldon, yes, that turtle should be Sheldon. I love that. Okay. Boy, she's named all of my quilt family. I love it. She has a way of picking out names. So, anyway, so here, like on here, I was going to show you a few things I found. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if Jody's here, but she gave me the best idea. She said this would be a really good, these would be good tendrils for a jellyfish. And I love those. Oh, Jackson. Okay. I don't know. I like Shelton. I think that was Sheldon. I mean, that's cool. But anyway, what I'm going to do is up at the very top, I will end up putting, I wish I had had enough of this to share with y'all, but I think I'm just going to have, I might not even show the jellyfish. I might just show these little tendrils. Hi, Julie. So anyway, but I think these will come. So you'll kind of think of him up there floating around. And these will have to be, locked down in place. But there was a few other things I wanted to try. Let me see if I can find them, y'all. Oh, maybe it's in here. I have oh, here it is. This is so cool. And I was looking at some pictures, because I like to figure out where I'm going to put what. And I saw some brain coral. And I thought, aha, I could take and sew this down, because look at it. I'm going to sew this down as a lump of brain coral. Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I know that's frustrating. Take care, Miss Diana. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. I hope Jody comes in tonight. I'm going to show you her octopus. She's getting the suction cups on them. They're great. So anyway, I think this is going to be some brain coral. And then I'm going to make some more of the underwater fans out of this. And I want to make some of my own fish. I don't want to use, and this is going to end up being something under here. And I'll try to use this for something, kind of. Oh, I hope you feel better, Diane 57. Okay, let's see. And this, I really love this yellow netting. So I'll probably make something kind of coming up from the bottom with that. So, but today was the first chance I really had to work on it. And boy, did I have fun. Oh, let me get something real quickly. Hold on a second. All right, let's see. Where did I put it? I've got to find my white paint to do it. I was going to be so organized today, but then let's see. Let's see. Oh, poo. What I'm looking for is my little thing of white paint. If I don't have it here, I will paint next week. But I was going to show you what a kind man said on our site about how to make the white dots look really good. And what he talked about, I can show you this way without actually doing it. Let me see. I wanted to find it so I could do it. Let me see. Hold on one more second. I think I put the paint away. Good for me. Wow. Okay. So what he talked about was, let me find a paintbrush over here. Okay. Whoops. Okay. All right. He talked about that the suction cups is a cute idea. In fact, I think at the dollar store they have some miniature ones. That would be so cute. So I'm going to put a little paint in this cup. Come on. Okay. Now, so what he said is, I was taking paint and then dipping a straw into it and putting it on here. And I noticed sometimes if I kind of came and gave it a slightly off, kind of did one right beside it, like do this one, and then do another one slightly offset, that it looked better. Well, he told me to go in with the white paint and do a crescent like that. Okay. So let me try this. I hope I'm doing it the correct way, but do a little crescent of white on these bubbles. And I don't know if the crescent should all face the same way or what, but do a little crescent. Then he said, go in with a fine brush. And you know what? I think I'm going to do it on this. And he said, go in and then put a dot of reflection color. Oh gosh, that is cute. So I thanked him very much because, somebody else has already done this and they've figured out a way. That works for me. I have a feeling the highlight should be the same for everyone because it's probably that whole thing of where is your point of light. So I'll go ahead and put the dots here and then come in with my paintbrush and paint the little crescents. Okay, so I'm hoping if I've done it wrong, I hope he'll come back and tell me and correct me again as to how he's had the best luck doing the paint, the dots. All right, so then now that I've got all the dots on there, wipe this off and come in here with the brush and just do a little crescent. So I think I would need even a smaller brush. I don't know. Does it look like it or not? I was wondering. I'll have to practice on it some more. But I wanted to tell you that and to tell you that it's really nice if people give you suggestions down in the comments section so that you can, maybe that's why I liked them offset, because it naturally gave you, I guess it does. It does look like real bubbles. Oh my gosh, it really does. Yep, definitely need a smaller brush. But that's cool. Well, I sure hope that he comes back by and sees that I did take his advice, because I thanked him. I always thank people who give me advice, even if it might not be the advice I wanted. I thank them because I'm polite. No, but also if it's something that helps me, that is a good thing. So hopefully I did it right. and he'll see this. And yeah, I was sitting here close up looking at it, and until I looked at it in the camera, I didn't realize. Yes, I was raised with manners, but boy, sometimes I don't use them. I get real upset. But anyway, have y'all been watching any good stuff from quilters? I noticed that Alex Anderson has been doing a really good job. And Angela Walters has been doing a really good job. And I'm so grateful that those people will do that. But anyway, so I think he was right about how he described to do bubbles. So I think this is great. And all right. And I haven't decided. Oh, but you know that I put on, let me find them. Here they are. I put these 2 pages on our group's IO file because I wanted you to have access to different underwater creatures so you could make your own and all of that. But, you know, I'm going to use some of these. Oh, gosh, I love that movie, Something to Talk About. And you know who I loved in it the best was Kira Sedgwick. Oh, my gosh. But anyway, but I just love all of these, and I will, oh, there's the brain coral. So I don't think it's that perfectly round. I'll have to check. But anyway, these are a couple good little sheets to kind of like this. I love this kelp. That's wonderful. So anyway, so tell me about how y'all are doing and anything going on with you all. I wish I had a little bit more done on the undersea, but you know what? Today I got some quilting done on my frame. Oh, Diana Wright's not here because I was going to tell her that I finally got my rhythm back on the frame, and I'm happy with the quilting that I'm doing now. So I will be showing y'all on Sunday. I'll take a little short video to show you of how much better my quilting looks. Because when I first started it, it wasn't right. And you know, it's so funny. I tend to forget. I always think that if I get on there, I haven't done any quilting for 6 months. And I always think if I get on there and it's not working, that, oh, I've lost it. That's it. It's gone. It's gone right with the wind. But then I realize, no, it's not gone. It's just missing for a bit. I have to practice again, you know? And I always forget that something like that is practice, practice, practice. So now I'm really happy with it. I do all freehand machine quilting, and I have no patience. I have no patience to sit and try to draw it out and then carefully follow the line or use rulers. Do you know how many rulers I've either broken a needle on or chipped a piece off the ruler? I'm so impatient. I'm sorry, ladies. I really am. But, well, that was Blossom. Yeah, they're looking to see what's going on. And it's so cute. They're precious. But they don't understand, why is Daddy home every day, you know? And why is he sitting at the dining room table for so many hours a day? So I am cutting out. I did not even know I had these seahorses. And you know what? I didn't have, there's only 3 or 2.5 on this whole thing. So I'm sorry I couldn't share them with you if I wanted to. But anyway, ta-da! So anyway, it is so good to see everybody here. And so what else is going on? What else is going on? There's Vicky. there's Pat Fry. Oh, I loved the closer. Oh my gosh. And you know what's really neat about her and husband? You know, she's married to Kevin Bacon. And they take turns acting so that someone is always home with the kids and giving the kids a normal family. So she would do the closer, and then the next time he would do a project, and then the next time it'd be her time. They're an awesome couple. And, you know, they've been together 20 some years. And that doesn't happen often in Hollywood. It doesn't happen often really pretty much anywhere. So I give them a huge way to go. So how are things doing today? But anyway, I was going to take Mark out for a little sequestered date tonight, but I'll have to do that tomorrow. But at least we have something to look forward to. And I got to clean the house again. It's amazing. It's not supposed to get dirty during this time shut in. Doesn't she have a Southern accent? Oh, honey. I love that. That is such good news, Susan. That is such good news. And you know what? I know Nikki loves it too. That is so wonderful. So, y'all are great. I am real tickled. I'm a little tired tonight. I don't know. I guess because I was on the frame earlier for a few hours and talking to lawyers. That's always so much fun. Not. So anyway, this is the coolest little seahorse. You know what I should be doing? I should have gone ahead and put fusing on the back of him before I did this. So from when I cut out the next ones, I will put fusing. Because let me show you the edge of him. It's real hard to cut fusing to match all the little notches. Oh, that is so cute. He's a doll baby. I know that you are so happy, hon. And you know what? There's nothing better than that. So I absolutely love that. Well, you know what? I think I need to go show y'all some pictures to show y'all what other people are working on, so it will get you interested in doing your own undersea. Because, I mean, how fun is this? Everybody can do this. So, Pat, I was so impressed with, 37 years. Woo, that's wonderful, sweetie. That's terrific. Wait till you see what Pat's done. Very, very creative. Oh, I can understand, Kathleen. Sometimes once is enough, isn't it, hon? I know what you mean. So hold on just a second. Let me get these pictures. Okay. Yep, I got this. I can handle it. Hey, the worst part's over. This is just irritating. But the worst part is all over. I told Mark, it sure makes me appreciate him all the more. Okay. Oh my goodness, now I can't see a thing. I'm here, I promise. Goodness gracious. Well, let's see how the pictures. Ooh, it's spooky. Okay, let's see if we can see these pictures. Where is my... I'm trying to find anything. Here we go. Okay. Oh, here's a beautiful underwater scene. I was just looking at this a few minutes ago, and it is beautiful. Okay, let me get back to y'all's pictures. And Adele, did a drawing that she's working on hers. Whoops. I think, hold on. Okay. Here's Adele's, and I hope it'll show up. But she's got a big old jellyfish and some kind of, I forgot what they're called, but so she's got some things already drawn, and I think that's going to be great. All right, now, let me see. Okay. Cheryl Lemon, if some of you were here Sunday, you saw Cheryl's, and I love them. I love all the stuff she's got going on in this. All the stuff on the sea bottom. And then look at her reef and all the different plants. I love her octopus. Look at all these different kinds of a school of sharks, some orca whales, and a boat up here on the top of the water. So I love it. Way to go, Cheryl. And then look at this. I mean, is this the coolest? She just sat down and played. She said she just had fun and played. I love her mountain stream, the log cabin, her tree. I didn't even notice this deer the first time. That's what, look, oh, there's some back here. That's what's fun about landscapes, is because there's so much to look at. Way to go, Miss Cheryl. There's a lot of talent in this group, and I just love your spirit, your get up and go spirit. Now, let me see. Diane 57. Oh, yeah, she's gotten this. She's picked out to do something with this. And then I love this mermaid. That is so pretty. That is so sweet. Okay, now let me see. Jamie. Jamie was showing me her area, but I think she's been making masks. So let me go back here. Jody. Okay. Here's Jody had made these sea turtles a while back, and then she did these. I love her sea turtles. Love the pattern she chose for the shells. Then this is her, oh gosh, what did she call it? Bacon of the sea. She put some fabric that had frying bacon slices down here. I just think it's so cute. But I love the arm of her octopus with the little suction cups on it, and there's a little seal. I mean, this is so cute. And then I think, yes, now look, she's even done more work. Isn't that amazing? I just love it. I just love it. So she's doing a wonderful job. I love the sea kelp here with the yarn on it. I mean, she's really incorporating a lot. I love all of her different plants. I love the fact that this fish is peeking out of the plant. It's just really nice. Everywhere you look, I see she's put some yarn on this kelp right there. So I love her sea turtles, precious. So anyway, she's doing a wonderful job. I love it. Talented lady, Jody. Oops, wait a minute. I think I might have missed one. Let me double check. No, I've got them all. Okay, I didn't want to miss one of hers. Okay, now Kathleen. Yep, she's got a lot of things chosen out. And look at this. Great stuff, Kathleen. Her whales and fish. Oh, no, was that from... Oh, and look at all of this good stuff she's chosen. All kinds of things cut from here, there, and everywhere. I love it. Nice rug, too. But I do like that rug. All right. So now, Patricia Fry. She has done a great job of putting these things together. And here is her undersea. I love the way the plants come from behind the rocks and the coral. I just love all that. I love the mom and baby orca. Now let me see. There's her hubby and their dog on the beach. Married 37 years. That is wonderful, sweetheart. Oops, let me turn this. She has been working on this, and I love it. I love the wreck, and she's adding a clownfish and some anemone. Oh, my pronunciation left me today. Okay, now, so I think she's doing a great job. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Now, let me see. Oh, this was the first one. Now, look how much she's added. She's taken away the stones, but look what she's added, and it really works. So when you do a landscape, it's a process of adding, editing, adding, and editing. And that's why I tell you, sometimes your work will look worse before it starts to look better. Don't panic. Just keep with it. Just keep with it. Now, Cheryl, let me see. What is this? Isn't this precious? So I love to see what she is working on. And this looks like, all right, is this a clamshell that's going to open up? I don't know. I just think it's precious. I love the look. I have noticed she has a good funny bone, and it comes out. There's a sense of humor that comes out in her work. Love it. Way to go, Cheryl. Way to go. So let me see. I'm trying to show you the undersea things. Oh, I'm not supposed to show this until Sunday, but I can't resist. This is Miss Sonia's Jenny Beyer Stellaris Block of the Month for last year. Isn't that beautiful? So she just did an outstanding job on that, and I'm so proud of her. All right. So now I'm sitting in this dark room. Goodness gracious. But I hope you were able to enjoy some of those. Your work is really wonderful. It keeps me inspired, and it keeps me wanting to do more. So thank you for that. It's a real gift you share with all of us. So I'm closing out all. I've got a zillion windows open. I do this all the time. Mark's like, why do you open so much? I just do. All right. So that was really, really wonderful. And when I come back next time, I'll be my perky old self, and I'm tickled. I'm going to have a new grandson to just love up on. So it's all good. And also she said the doctor said the baby's doing wonderfully. And the brief little look I got of him on his ultrasound, he does look wonderful. So you can't get luckier than that. If you have a healthy grandbaby, it doesn't get better. Well, thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. And I can't wait to see you Sunday. Sunday, we're going to play. We're going to dye fabric with tissue paper. And then I hope to have my background done so we can use some of those wonderful Lumiere metallic paint, fabric paints. That's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me tonight. Have a good Friday. I'm sorry I had to postpone it, but I didn't want to not do it today. I said, I miss my ladies too much. So be looking around. There's so many wonderful things. Angela Walters did a live interview. There's a lot. The quilting community. Oh, there's my Grom. Whoops. No, where is he? There's Gromit. Yes, he's a good boy. So take good care of yourself. There's so much that everybody is chipping in and doing shows for free for y'all on the internet. So enjoy them. It's a wonderful time. And I'm going to have a picture of a surprise I'm going to have done as part of my relaxation schedule for this time that we're hunkered down. So I'll show you a picture of that Sunday also. So I'll see you Sunday. You are the best. Oh, you have 3 grandsons. Oh, I know you miss them, don't you, Cheryl? I know you miss them. And Cheryl, was it okay for me to say that your sense of humor comes out in your quilting? I love it. Your quilts just always make me smile. So, Susan, thank you for all the help that you do here day in and day out. Diane 57, thank you for your help too. Julie, did I get it right, hon? Susan Smith sent me an email and said her name is Julie. So I want to make sure I get everybody's name right. But Cheryl, I love your work. I love that as I look at your work, I learn something about you because you put a little bit of yourself in everything you make, and I'm seeing it, and it's wonderful. And it makes your work special and unique, just like you are. So it is it June? Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. I get it wrong one way or another. June. I have to remember that. June. I will remember that. Hold me to it. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your evening and take special time for yourself. Don't sit in front of the TV too much because remember, you can't change it. We're already doing all we can. It's just time takes care of the rest. So take good care of yourself. Keep yourself safe. It's going to be 80 degrees tomorrow, so I'm going to be getting some sunshine and make sure I got to take my walk. So y'all take good care. I will see you Sunday. Take good care. Bye, everybody. Oh, Cher is here. Woo, yay, Cher. And goodbye, June. Take good care, you guys. I love you to bits. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. You're a sweetheart. Have a good one.